Good morning, how you fucking doing? It's actually afternoon though, so I'm a little bit tired and I'm grassy if you can't tell. So I just went and cut the in my neighborhood, the edge of the road, or the edge of the main road, and where my neighborhood starts. And never thought I'd find some tools. So I got into it for about maybe 5-10 minutes, something like that, and found a knife, really good knife. It's a mossy oak knife, you can see it. Went and found a brand new pair of needle nose pliers that have all different kinds of uses. I'm fucking sure probably about a $45 fucking tool. And then I went and found a pair of cutters, hedge trimmers. Not loppers, but big old little handheld cutters. And then I went and found a pair of wire strippers that were a little bit rusted. They've been sitting there for a few days or for a few weeks. And that's the 4 tools that I found, and probably the best looking one out of all of them would be that knife and the needle nose. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about today is I want to see a picture of your truck. And no, I don't mean a certain somebody. I want to see a picture of your mud truck, your daily driver, your car, your fucking whatever. It'll be sponsored. Best looking one will probably get maybe a discount or some shit from me if I'm gonna go. Hopefully, I've got a job interview Monday or Tuesday at O'Reilly's, and if that happens, then depending on whose truck I like and whose shit is better than everybody else's, is depending on what you get. Maybe I'll get you a light bar or something like that at a discount price. Or maybe it might be something as small as maybe a fucking free Taco Bell, because I got one as my wallet. And I am a cheap bastard. But if it does, Tank, can you go the fuck away? He smells like a dog. Horse. But if y'all do send your videos of your trucks or videos, pictures, anything, comment on this video. I want to see what you've got, what you're driving every day, what you go have fun in, whether it be four-wheeler, ATV, UTV, or mud truck, or even a fucking car, because I've seen some people, some of my dumbass friends, who use their fucking grandma's car, not naming any names, but to go fucking play around in. So anything you use for, amuse the fuck out of me. If you have a funny meme, send me a funny meme. With Trailer Park Boys or some shit on it. Or, if you got a diesel and you're running a retarded ass fucking exhaust setup, fucking, I don't know. I've seen people put mailboxes and shit on the end of for tips. I've seen people do trash cans. I've seen people do the big fucking steel oil barrels. That shit's really cool, by the way. I've seen people make a fucking stack, or they have an exhaust that comes out of the back of the truck and then bends up and then goes up the fucking side of the bed. And they've got this wood fucking frame to sit there and hold the big motherfucker up, because it's a fucking 8-inch tip. It's fucking huge. And it's maybe I'd say 2 feet long, 3 feet long. I've seen people with that, and I actually, there's a meme about that on Facebook. It's what kind of cousin fucking shit is this? This is some drinking natural light out of your sister's pussy in the back of a fucking gremlin in the trailer park at something or some shit like that. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking funny. But just anything you have, man. If you got a picture of your truck stunting on somebody else, or let me rephrase it. If everybody says that you got a pretty boy truck and a pavement princess, but you actually sink that bitch fucking 5 feet deep in the fucking mud, send it. Because believe me, I know a bunch of, I got one guy of mine that I don't believe he's on my YouTube channel, but he is on my Facebook, and he's got I believe it's like a 07 Cat Eye. Chevy Cat Eye on 37 12x17s, and he's on, the rims are American Forces. So you already know, for those of you who know about American Forces, you pay about $1,000 per rim, which is about $4,000 in total for all four rims. Not including the fucking Nito mud graps that he's got on his truck right now, the 37s. And it's a badass truck, man. He's had it tuned, he's had a cam put in it. It's a really mean fucking truck. And I wish I could have got it on video the other night out at Pfeiffer's, because he got stuck in a ditch. He didn't know how to fucking drive. My buddy, for those of you that take offense to this, I don't really give a fuck, but for those of you that I know that are probably going to take offense to this, his name of his truck is called Trump Train. It's got it written right across the back windshield. It says Trump Train. And it is a badass fucking truck. It is a GMC Sierra on 35s with a 7-inch lift or 6-inch lift, something like that. It is a badass fucking truck. But currently the Trump Train is not running right now and is not working properly right now, so he's trying to get the money up to get it fixed. But he's got full coverage on it. But anyway, y'all, like I said, send me a video or a picture or whatever, Snapchat or whatever, of your vehicles, and I'll either put them on Snapchat, whatever you request, if you request anything. Now we'll do a shout out, but in order for me to do the shout out, you gotta send me, you don't have to send me your general fucking address, but you gotta send me like the state that you live in, the town, everything, like, or just that. Like, I don't need the fucking, I don't need people showing up to your fucking houses and then me getting fucking sued because I showed up to your house and I'm like, nice truck. No. Just send me a picture of your truck, the place that you live in, like your hometown and the fucking state, and that's it. And a picture of your vehicle. And I say, hey, shout out to blah, 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 whatever your Snapchat name is, from this place in this place, or this place in this place, and that way everybody will be like, damn, man, and if you really do have a rockin' ass fucking truck, they'll be like, damn, dude, look at that motherfucker. Like, and then I'm pretty sure if you were to start up your YouTube channel or whatever, you'd probably help me out as well. But I'm not in this for the money, and I'm not in this for fucking anything, but I don't know, I guess just trying to be watched, if that sounds weird enough. But I've got to call my aunt tonight. I've also got to call O'Reilly's today at about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And I got to see if what's going on with the Blazer, and if she's actually done anything, because she told me that she would send me pictures of when they started working on it, which I hope they actually do start working on it sometime fucking soon, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to upload this video. And for those of y'all that have heard, that live anywhere around or somewhat close in states to, or on the fucking news about what happened to Joey, I spoke to his mother last night. She is very, very, very pissed off and upset at the fact of, from what she told me, is that while her son was getting his ass beat in the back of a pickup truck, there were cops. There was supposedly, they had a football game. Joey went to the football game. They had an after party or whatever, or like an after event activity or some shit like that. And there was supposed to be cops there, and there were cops there. but they didn't see the incident, or they probably seen the incident, or they didn't do anything about the incident. And I told her, I said, I'm sorry to hear that, and that's just straight up bullshit, because you lost your son because of that. And I would be very angry. But like I've told y'all in my other videos, you need to knock this bullying shit off. This is not funny. You are causing the wrong fucking people pain. And I should know, because I've had my friend die at the age of when I was 16. I had to go to his fucking funeral, and it mentally fucked me up for life. And when you kids go to school and you sit there and you know, you're bullying or you're picking on somebody or whatever, just imagine of what their family's going to feel like. Or if you got a little brother or a sibling or something, and they were getting picked on at school, and they shot themselves, or, you know, they killed themselves or whatever, or died, or got beat up so bad they had to be put in the hospital and then didn't make it. You guys need to think about that shit before you do it to somebody else. And, like, I know not very many people watch this YouTube video, or my YouTube videos, but at the same point in time, y'all gotta stick together as a fucking community in order to stop this shit. Because it's not funny, it's not cool, and it's not right. It's not right at all. Like, when I was in high school, when my father was in high school, my father said if anybody were to pick on anybody at the high school, they'd get their ass beat, because everybody knew what was up. So I'm coming to y'all as a civilian, as a local fucking civilian that has been through that shit. You gotta, when shit's happening like that, you gotta think about the fucking family and about his friends. What are his fucking friends saying right now? Like, you know, they're probably thinking the same thing that I thought when I was 16 and my friend died. You know, like, I could have been there to stop it. Like, I could have done something, even though I knew that I couldn't. But I still, my self-esteem was just going fucking crazy, man. Like, my self-consciousness was just fucking with me all day, every day, all day long. And, you know, y'all can't, when something like this ever happens, if you hear about the kids that did it, please let me know, because I live in Pensacola and a short drive to Milton is not shit for me. Because, like, these motherfucking boots, man, they're mean. They are mean. And, you know, I'm not saying that for any of the parents or anything that watches my channel, you know, that I'm going to go and beat the shit out of your kid or kill your kid. No, I'm going to go and talk to your kid and tell them what the fuck they did wrong. And if the motherfuckers want to try and jump me, I promise you that's the wrong fucking move. Because I do carry guns, and I do carry fucking people with me at all fucking times and everywhere I go. And but I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to just say, Joey, I'm sorry, or I forgot her name. I think it's Deanna Rose, or Deanna Amons McGlone. Or, fuck it, I'll just call her Miss McGlone. If you're watching this YouTube channel, and if you will see this video, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything that has happened to your son. I'm sorry for the pain that you're going through and the suffering that you're going through. And the amount of anger that you feel that those officers did not do anything to save your son. I'm terribly sorry that you have to go through this. I really am. And and this is for anybody else. I got bit by a mosquito on my fucking forehead. This is for anybody else. If I ever hear about anybody in the next generation bullying kids, I'm gonna tell you right now, take this as a piece of advice and take his life as a lesson. It does end this way, and other ways as well. There's all kinds. I hear about kids now all days that they'll go to the school that I went to, the Escambia High School in Pensacola, Florida. They'll go to Escambia High School and make gun threats and start shooting up people. And you want to know why? Because those kids are being fucking bullied, and they think that if they take a gun to school, they can kill all of them and their worries will be gone. No, you go to jail. If you're getting bullied, speak out, and if what you said to somebody does not help, you go to the next person, and the next person, and the next person. If you have to, take that shit to court. Because as a father, our kids should not have to die because of the fucking legal system does not want to do anything. The cops don't want to do anything. They don't want to do their fucking job. They don't want to go and take care of what needs to be taken care of. And I'm glad that Miss McGlone has sat there and pleaded for bullying to stop. And it doesn't just need to stop in Milton and Santa Rosa County. It needs to stop in every single school across the states. Because it's not just here, it's not anywhere else that, you know, people are getting fucking bullied at and shit like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and I'm gonna walk inside, and I'm probably gonna relax for a few minutes and sit down and fucking, I don't know, that way I can cut this monster ass backyard. But just listen to what I said, y'all. If you don't give a fuck to hear my opinion, at least listen to what I said, because it could be one of your friends that ends up dying next. And that's not a threat towards anybody. That's how the world works nowadays, is that nobody wants to stick together, everybody wants to fucking kill each other. And it's honestly fucking sad. It's honestly sad. But anyway, take it easy. I'm going to go inside and relax, because I'm fucking sweating my ass off, and mosquitoes are getting my ass. But peace off.